Well, I'm on my way over to the Meadows today. We got a couple of starters. International Man and Trevino on green start today. This will be Trevino's first pari-mutuel race on the bigger track. Now, he trained down on the 5/8 in Ontario, but has never raced. On a bigger track. So we'll see how he does today. I think he'll be better today. I like what I saw in his training the other day. We did have to add some cork to him for this afternoon at the Meadows, but I think that'll only help him. International Man, I hope for a firmer track today, and that will either affirm my hypothesis that maybe he was just spinning his wheels the other day, or it won't. But I mean, I did like the trajectory the horse was going in before. He has admittedly stalled a little bit at that 158 peak, which is a little surprising for a horse that trotted 54 as a 2-year-old. I believe multiple times. So going to continue to work on International Man, see if we can't get him moving forward. His confidence is coming up. His gait is rough, but it feels solid. So maybe we can start getting some of that weight off of him and see how he goes. Now, that wasn't the only action today. We had some qualifiers this morning. Now, I didn't get an update on the schoolers or trainers yet. Dominic's got a very busy schedule right now on qualifying days. The second and final qualifier before their sophomore start was Blue Ventura and Foxy Seaside today. I think both their miles speak for themselves. Blue Ventura got away fourth, sat comfortably, finished up his mile well with a fourth place finish. A decent last quarter. I couldn't see the fractions. I saw the only same video you did. Didn't see the fractions, but I thought he finished up his mile well. Foxy Seaside finally looks like she is, and I want everybody to remember this. Just because you don't achieve what you want. Now, if the horses at 2 just aren't good enough, well, that's different. But if you have some horses that just haven't achieved what you want them to, both because of a mental, a lack of capacity, mental-wise, or mentally speaking, or physically speaking, that time off sometimes goes a long way. And Foxy Seaside appears, from what I can see anyway, same eyes that you're looking through virtually, appears that she has put it all together and understands her work. A big kick on the end of it today. Now, it was only 59, but there's never ever been a real question about speed with this filly. I've never ever come off the track training, driving, qualifying, schooling this filly and saying, I just don't know if she's got it. Well, she always had it. Just mentally, she had not put it all together in a proper way. And it looks like she's got all the tools in the toolbox properly as a sophomore so far. So eagerly awaiting their first race next week. Foxy fits the numbers 2 on money. And, well, they both fit the numbers 2 on money, I believe. Well, no, wins for Blue Ventura, only has 1 win. And money for Foxy Seaside. She does have those 2 wins, but they're both in overnight races at the Meadows. I believe it's numbers 2 or 20 at Mohawk, and actually, I think it's non-winners of 2, fillies and mares 3 at Mohawk. So both horses should get in next week. A number of horses schooling today also. I know that O'Hill Noah is schooling. Blue Tuxedo, whatever the hell his name is, Bluebird Tuxedo Hill is schooling today, and so is O'Hill High Hopes, I believe. He brought Pelican L down to train today as country dancing also. I said she was slated to school. She's not schooling until next week. She's training today. I suspect, I know that Dominic likes to drag his feet sometimes too. He's got a little hairy in him. I would suspect 2.4, 2.5. From my standpoint, anything less than that would be a bit wasteful. She's trained last week at 2.7 or 2.8, the week before that around the same. So she is getting ready also, and he's been happy with all of the aforementioned horses, which is good. He is a little optimistic, but he was happy with them. So we'll see what happens through the month, the end of January into February, but happy with the way things are going. Arson was also supposed to school today. As I said, I did not get that update from Harry. I'll have that update for you hopefully later on today when I recap International Man and Trevino on green. Now, a lot of people still messaging us about our little soiree, our little party next week at Mohawk. I do plan on being there. Amy and I and the kids are going over to Mohawk. I wouldn't miss it for the world. It should be a lot of fun. We did have to, I know some people said, geez, I really liked that room we were in last year. I did too. You know, unfortunately, it doesn't fit enough people for us. The one thing that all of you in Ontario should be proud of, and that doesn't happen everywhere else. Now, we always get a decent crowd in Ohio, but I really thought there'd be 30, 40 people in Mohawk. And not only was there 30, 40, but there was a wait list of 30, and it just got to be too high. We certainly can't start turning our clients away from, you know, from a function, a family function, so to speak. So it was nice to move everything down into the dining room. We'll have our own little area there. I suspect when it's all said and done, we'll have 75, 80 people there, which should be a lot of fun for us. I am anticipating it. It'll be a lot of fun. It's been a while, you know, we don't get to hang out the same way we used to in some aspects, but at the same time, it's always nice to get out and mingle. So, party coming up next week in Ontario at Mohawk. Make sure, drop a line to Kelly if you want to get involved. I know it costs us a little money to do it, a little more than we thought next week, but we went from, you know, chicken fingers and wings and fries to an actual meal, which, quite frankly, I would much rather. So, that's what's taking place today. I know they were all jogging. There was some sophomores training tomorrow. I told Kathy and Eric that I wanted to go with Grand Slam Dio and Gymboree myself tomorrow. We'll do that in between training the babies. We're not going to video tomorrow because I brought you a video of them half-assed ready to rock last week. It worked out fine. It worked out all right. But with the missed training on Wednesday and some of the missed last week, it's just not beneficial to bring you that video tomorrow. I'm going to back them all up to around 250, 255 anyway, and hopefully by next weekend we can bring you guys another video. It'll have to be next Friday, because next Saturday I'll be in Ontario with you. So with that, I'm going to let you go. Tune in today. As I said, we got a couple of horses racing here at the Meadows. We have some horses racing tonight also. So multiple Friday videos for you guys coming your way, but for right now, it's getting closer to around 10:15 or something like that. I'm taking my time, get over to the Meadows and get ready to rock for race 3 is when I start. I have a bunch of drives today, 2 that I'm very, very focused on. We'll see how that goes. Cross your fingers. Good luck to everybody at the track today and tonight. I will talk to you all very soon.